Hello everyone. This message that I have today is for Nigerian workers. And I want to say to you, are you guys not ashamed of yourselves? Really? Are you absolutely not ashamed of what you have become? Your organization, NLC, TUC, Pengasan, what have you not, this, Guild of Kiniko, this of that. Are you guys not ashamed of the country that we have today? Even during military era, workers' union was powerful in Nigeria. They dared not mess with it. They knew that was an organization that stood for its workers, that stood for the country. That when they say something, everybody listened. And even the people believed and knew that the workers had got their back. They have their back. But today, what do we have? We have a bunch of MOU people. Yes, I said it. MOU. Put it together. You've allowed yourself to be turned to slaves in your own country. Shame people are out now. Hey, you've done your parade, you've run your ashobi, you felt cool. So those of you that came to Abuja to come and do, or in your respective state, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? Is this the country you made? Is this the country you want to live to for your children? After this, what? After this, what? See what labor unions are doing in all the countries. They've ensured that government sit up and do the needful. But in your own case, it's different. All it takes is some estate land, kini. Oh, some this year. Oh, is it board of Kiniko, membership of board of Kiniko, or whatever it is. Those, or what leadership, or whatever. Those are the things that have taken your attention away from the fact that you are so powerful. You're supposed to be the most powerful union in Nigeria. You have the rich, you have everything. But every time, what you do is to keep going about with your two left legs, behaving anyhow, doing anyhow. You've turned yourself to MOU. Kai! All Nigerian workers, I'm combining all of you together. Because we are business, the Kukuma don't call us. You see, the government is only knows you people. Oh, the Nigerian workers, this, that. Your union, is it only for minimum wage? Even the minimum wage, they don't give it to you. When will your union be for good governance? When will you talk about what happens to the worker? What is their quality of life? Are these not issues that should be pertinent to your union? Are these not issues you'll be fighting for? You've allowed yourselves to be degraded in such a way. They know now. Of course, they take you. You see them. They'll treat you anyhow. They'll treat you because they know at the end of the day, they have your mumu body. They press it and they say jump, and you ask how far, how high. You even jump higher than they've asked because you want to impress. Omo, you have failed yourselves. You have failed the reason why you were set up. NLC, all of you, you have failed the reason why you were actually set up to be that voice for workers. Workers are there, suffering. Their take-home pay cannot take them home. Those who refuse to participate in corruption are languishing. They're even being mocked, being denigrated, giving all sorts of ill treatment because they stand firm on the path of doing the right thing. And then, of course, the other ones looking for corrupt means to continue to augment their means to be able to carry them home. And you sit down. You're waiting for your children to fight for you. What a shame. What a shame. All of you should gather yourself. Gather yourself, your uniforms, your two left legs. Go and pack them in one place and cry and weep bitterly for your lives. Go back in your heads and remember that time when you two were young teenagers, when you two were young adults, when you were in the university, when you believed in what you can do, and ask yourself, what happened? Did Nigeria happen to you? Or did you happen to Nigeria? You sit down and watch our country. Our country have disintegrated into something that we do not even know. Our children are running all over the world, looking for places they can call home, looking for places they can get citizenship. We see our children every time they come online. They are happy. They've gotten a citizenship of one country or the other, even countries that are not fit to stand where Nigeria is standing. And you guys are sitting down there. All you're thinking about is Asoebi. Sure, you've won your Asoebi, okay. Start preparing for next year Asoebi. That's all you're good for now. Sure, May 1st will come. They will give you your public holiday. It's your day, workers' day. You will go out. You will carry Asoebi. You will sew it. You'll be marching with your pot bellies and whatever. You'll be carrying it and going up and down. And when that is done, you will go home and you keep praying. Una know the shame. Una know the shame. They don't turn on our head. Don't turn her upside down. Turn it upside down. You sit down. Oh, it's God that will fix Nigeria. Why didn't you stay at home for God to do the match for you? Why did you act? When they say faith without works, what did they say it is? He's dead. But they've used religion. You know when Karma said that religion was the opium of the masses, he was talking about you people. No, he had you people in mind. Because you will sit down and abdicate your responsibilities and expect that God will do for you what he has given you the capacity for you to do for yourselves. Nigerian workers some more. Una supposed to shame. Una supposed to sit down like this. Make una gather shame. Make una gather shame. Gather am for body. Make una feel am small. You have the union. You have the numbers. You have the capacity. But you have zero will, zero love for country, zero patriotism, zero loyalty to the nation, nothing. All you're thinking about, your next meal. You've all been reduced to your next meal. What will I put on the table? Forgetting that we are all victims waiting to happen. And yet, when the children that didn't ask us to give back to them in Nigeria, that didn't ask us that they wanted to be Nigerians, we brought them into this world. They are now fighting for a nation that we have failed to give them. We looked at our parents and said they failed to give us a better Nigeria than they met. Guess what? Even we ourselves, we've not been able to keep that Nigeria and give our children a better Nigeria than we. But for me, oh God forbid, I will continue. Nigeria must work in our lifetime by the grace of God. We put our all. But you are sitting down, that you've gone for your parade bar with your two left legs, you are back home. Start preparing for your next Asoebi. And the children that are fighting for the nation that we refuse to give them, instead of us supporting them, we are talking nonsense about respect. They don't have respect. You get respect. Do you have respect for yourself? Do you have respect for integrity? Do you have respect for character? Do you have respect of a human being to know that you are deserving of a nation that treats you well? Tomorrow you go back to your shenanigans. While the country crumbles, all you think about is minimum wage. While they destroy the country, you don't think about good governance. You don't think about accountability. You don't think about transparency. You don't think those are things that you're supposed to be fighting for, standing for, ensuring, putting government in check and letting them know that this country belongs to everyone. But no, you know what I always say? It's turn by turn Nigeria Limited. All of us go here around. You know the good thing about Nigeria is that it doesn't discriminate. It deals with everyone. Whether the person talks, the person doesn't talk. When Nigeria is ready for you, it comes after you. Being a victim in Nigeria, is no longer a matter of if you'll be a victim, if I'll be a victim. It's a matter of when. Yes. It's not a matter of if, because it's turn by turn Nigeria Limited. Yesterday's victims were once survivors. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors. And tomorrow's victims would be today's survivors. You and I are today's survivors. The question I always ask, and I ask now again, who is next?